Inspector, how are you doing? Hi, Bambino. Thank you, Chronic. I should call you Illness Warrior as well, shouldn't I? Hi, Catherine. Good evening, Jade. Thank you for the harmies. I hope I'm allowed to say that. Are you, Monique? Enjoy, my love. Hi, Antoinette. Not too bad today, thank you, darling. How are you? Oh, that's all right. Crazy's all right. You fit right in here. Hi, my darling. Thank you. How are you? Not seen you for a while. You all right, Miss Observer? What's the live about tonight? Just a catch up and a chat. Thank you. See how everybody's. See how everybody's. Hi, Abigail. See how everybody's mental health is doing. Checking in on people, because Monday can be a bit of a crappy day for people. So, yeah. See if everyone's all right, because I know, but because there's been some shenanigans on the app this weekend, surprisingly, just making sure everyone's all right. And telling you about my promotion. I've been promoted to mod in Fact Freaks. So I'm feeling a bit. Thank you, Froggy, darling. Good evening, Chief. You all right? Thank you, Kaylee. That's all right. That's all right. Thank you, Sarah, for the treasure box, honey. Hi, Mimi. Mimi. Oh, I've no idea. Hi, Dawn. Sorry, I'm not. Hi, Squeaky. Oh, they argue about it, Antoinette. Honestly, it's. God mod. Oh. Are you all right, Kaylee? Thank you, Abigail. Hi, Zoe. I have been here. Hi, 79. I have been here. Oh, bless you, Julie. Oh, happy heavenly birthday. Hello, Devin. How are you? Yeah, I just wanted to, make sure people were all right, actually. Survived another day, yeah, tell me about it. Because it was a bit of a what's it show this weekend, wasn't it? Not gonna lie, it was a bit of a... I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I've been worse. Oh, I've no idea, but I'm expecting big things, Antoinette. I'm not gonna lie. I'm good. I am good. I am 79. Thank you. Thank you, Devon. Yeah, I would, Julie. That's lovely. Thank you, darling. Don't feel it, but thank you. Thank you, Alison. Thank you, Devon. Hi, Vic. Hi, Leanne. Yeah, all good. All good. Just making sure people are all right after what... thank you, Devon. Thank you, Leanne. Good evening, Cal. You all right, love? Got a meeting with the OT tomorrow. Oh, wish you luck, Tommy. You'll be good. You'll be good. Can I pop up really quickly? I already have. I already have, my love. I've seen what Hetty said today. Yeah, thank you, Kel. Overruling, why don't you?
I wondered what that noise was, because it sort of muted for a second and then you were growling like me.
I'm overruled. Honest to God, I can't run my own live.
Did someone let me up? Not you. You were going to let me up, weren't you?
No.
Well, I was just wondering, because I saw Antoinette in the chat, and I'm just wondering when we're going to do our song. Because I don't want to let her down.
Right, okay.
Right, you go first. We'll do Defying Gravity.
No, I'm good. Oh, honestly.
Why are you ruining my fun?
Well, I'm getting over a chest infection, so I've got I've got
That's okay,
an
we'll let you
excuse.
off.
Thank you. You've been God-modded. Oh, that's brilliant. Can we get rid of the boxes, please, someone? That was not me. It was not me. Oh, no. Can we get rid of the boxes? Thank you. Oh, God, that was funny. Yeah, I got promoted in Facts Live today. I'm showing off. I got made a mod today. I feel dead special. Oh dear. Hi, little tiny. Sorry. Hey, Louisa. How are you? Sorry, I'm just catching up with who's in here. Wait for me to like me live. It's coming. Thank you, Dazza. Did I say hi to little tiny? Hi, little tiny. Thank you, Squeaky Pickles, for the ice cream. Hi, Jazza. Oh, thank you, Inspector. Thank you, Sarah, for sending a Not Your Average. You got a gift. Brief, but you got a gift. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tiny. Yeah, I got promoted, so I'm dead happy. It's the little things, right? At my age, it's the little things. Thank you, sweetheart. It's the little things that make me happy. But I wanted to make sure everyone was all right. And also I wanted to remind you that there's going to be the live on the 8th about autism and ADHD. I almost missed out the word cussing there. It's been a long day, all right? Autism and ADHD, it's not an awareness as such, but it's more correcting misinformation that somebody's put out. I have. Hi, Hayley, that somebody's put out. And also, hi, Lady Day, thank you. And also to ask people who have that condition, I don't know what to call it. I don't think it's a condition. I think it's the next step in evolution, but that's just me. What the neurotypical community can do to help people with autism or any anyone who's neurodivergent. What can the neurotypical community do? Yeah, Jazza, turn me on Wi-Fi on. It's on. Bring snacks. Hang on a minute. Have we got dodgy Wi-Fi? We shouldn't have. Wi-Fi's on. Yeah, because I wanted to, because a certain, I'd say creator, but not really, is putting out the fact that I gave permission. I modded him ages ago. I see you missed it. You got to be quick to catch me, I tell you. Yeah, I want to, because we all know Hetty is going for the diagnosis because she doesn't understand that her personality and autism are not the same. They're different. And so I just wanted to put stuff out there. Middle Earth. When was I going to tell HR? I wasn't going to. CEO over here, thank you. But yeah, I wanted to get parents of children with autism and ADHD and also people living with it and just crack on, and help people. Right, and put me mobile data on as well. Do you want anything else out of me? But yeah, so, oh, thank God. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Amber. Yeah, so don't forget that live. It's under review at the moment because obviously, yeah, brilliant. It'll be, hang on a minute. Hang on. And run on the mobile data. Is that any better? Hi, Enza. Yeah, so that's what I want to do for the event, the live. The live I'm doing on the 8th, Amber, with the autism and ADHD and see what's happening. Oh God, no, I know. Thank you, Jucifer, my love. Yeah, I just thought it'd be good to point out some actual facts and also find out how the neurotypical community can help, because the system doesn't help. And I think there are things about having, because you're right, darling, my stepdaughter is autistic with ADHD, and little things that a lot of people won't understand is they have, hi Foxy, oh bless your heart, Enza, I'm so sorry, 8 p.m, and then the show starts on the 15th. So yeah, I want little facts like my stepdaughter suffers with her stomach, and I know quite a few autistic and ADHD kids have digestive issues. Now that's not something you would associate, is it? But it is. It's a thing. So just getting the information out there, so much better, Juice. I can't tell you. I don't know what was worse, the chest infection or the torpedo antibiotics they gave me. I really don't. Yeah, 8 p.m. on the 8th. Yeah, I'd love that facts, because you give out some really good information. Exactly, Froggy, but you wouldn't know that, would you, unless because it's not documented. So it's yeah, I really want to crack on with that, because has anyone seen Hetty's live? Did anyone see Hetty's live? Yeah, Nina, that sometimes it's to do with anxiety or hi Claire. Sometimes it's to do with anxiety or a change in routine. So Hetty has admitted to being, yeah, facts. Do you know what? It's things that I would never have said were related. I'm finding out now, having been in my stepdaughter's life since she was 4, she's 11 and a half now, that oh really, Jazza? Wow. That I had no idea about. Absolutely no idea. But changes in things, changes in your digestive system, there's all sorts connected that you don't think you'll see in some, you think it's all here, and perception. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Bambino, and Jazza. You think it's all about perception and how people with autism and ADHD perceive the world. It's not just that. There are actual physical conditions that go alongside it. So yeah, I think it's really important to highlight that, and educate people. And like I said, if you're a neurotypical person, thank you. Oh, bless you. If you're a neurotypical person, how can you help? You know? Thank you, Chief. Thank you, love. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, bless your hearts. Thank you. I see some people have been reporting some lives where some people have been, asking for, and they've got no violations. Brilliant. Do you know what? Yeah, Amber, every day is a school day, isn't it? And I think, sometimes with the conditions that I have, I'm still learning. I'll have a medical person say to me, oh, that's because you've got this. So it's like, oh, I had no idea. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do you know what I think, Fax? I think it's the next step in the evolution, honestly. Thank you, Jen. I think it is, because this is what I've noticed with my stepdaughter, right? She does jigsaws from the inside out. Her pattern recognition is second to none. Thank you, Jen. And the way she looks at things, I'm fairly intelligent, but I don't think of what she thinks of. She comes at things from angles I would never think of. And I honestly think it's the next step. I really do. I think I'm quite jealous of her in some ways. I mean, I'm not inside her head, but in some ways, the way she views the world is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, but I love it. I love it because my daughter stepdaughter's got no filter at all, and I'll take that over your delusive shiriku's every day of the week. Thank you, Chess. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and it's fascinating to watch, but I can see why high school's going to be tough for her, because in Scotland they don't go up to high school until year 8. So year 7 is in junior school, and then they go up to year 8. Catherine, 100%. I prefer that, Jazza, you know. I'd rather you said it to my face. Talia. She did this thing. I've got an unstable connection now. She did this thing, right? She's talking about unclean spirits and how they were removed from people in the Bible and placed into pigs, right? And she said, these possessed people. So I just put, which I thought was quite reasonable. Thank you, Chess. We're all unstable in here. What's possessed you? Right? I thought that was quite a reasonable question. And do you know what she put? Oh, I'm so wounded. I might cry. Bear with me. Your grey roots. I know. I don't know how to process that. I really don't. I can feel a pop-in coming on. But I had to have a lie down. I did. And then I had to quote the Bible at her. I quoted the Bible at her. She doesn't know I'm famous. I'm not going to, Catherine. I'm going to have to take rugs. It's going to be playing on my mind. I've ordered 6 different shades of hair dye, because I can't possibly come online now looking like this, can I? When my grey roots are possessing somebody. The power I have, is absolutely second to none, really. So yeah, I'm very upset. But I thought, I was so much quicker to not care about that comment than she took to write it. I thought, ooh, you're odd, aren't you? Oh dear, honest to God. So yeah, there's so many things I could pop in on her for. Thank you, Kyle, my love. Oh, bless you, Froggy. Thank you. It just, I thought, oh, that affected my comment. Must have affected her, mustn't it? For her to go ahead and write such a cutting remark. I know. Well, yeah, you'd have to lose a few brain cells to be, yeah, not your average. Maybe the bleach is like that. I reckon, yeah. I reckon that's a distinct possibility. But I quoted the Bible at her, right? In case you're wondering, it was Ephesians 4, verse 29, which basically says, don't talk shite about people. And if you're going to speak about people, be helpful. Here to educate, that's me. She's very welcome. So, yeah. So there's that live. In fact, I'm going to contact Fax later, actually, with a bit of help with my live studio, because I'm old. I did. I did. Yeah, I did, Doc Connor. Thank you, Amber. So yeah, I've got that coming on the 15th. Oh, God. I was so tempted to start it earlier, but because there's so much on the app at the moment. So yeah, Alphabet did a live, and admitted to using the rugs. It's not her fault. It's not Alphabet's fault. It's the LGBTQIA plus community's fault, apparently. Really good to hang around with. Oh, Amber, thank you, bless your heart. Really good to hang out with, but not so good in the rug department. Far too many of them, apparently. And Hetty can't say no. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you, love. Yeah, Hetty can't say no, apparently. Thank you, Mickey. Oh, it's ours as well. Yeah, it's our fault as well. Thank you, Foxy. It's our fault as well. Yeah. It's nothing to do with Hetty. She has no control whatsoever. But I did pop in on her this week, which a few of you liked. Because do you remember when she said she couldn't? Exactly. 3 times 79. That's just clumsy, that is, isn't it? But yeah, so thank you, Jane. 3 times. I mean, I fall over, but that's just gifted. Hey, honey, how are you? Well, don't we all in here? I mean, I know I do. So, got her on admitting it. Mine is in the live, and I don't mean the underground kind. Live got reported. Guess what? Hi. Hi, Lou. Guess what? No violations. Actually took it, Esther. Yeah, no violations at all. And yet, Fax was doing a live, I don't know whether it was over the weekend or on Friday, and he got bananaed. And he wasn't doing anything. He was literally doing nothing. But you report Hetty for doing/taking, having minors in the live, which is one of the very newest guidelines out now. You cannot go live unless you're 18 and below, and you shouldn't be gifting unless you're 18 or above. So where were the violations? Where was the ban? Absolutely crazy. And have you noticed that the bans come in waves? There'll suddenly be a shed load of people reporting and loads of people get banned. And then within a week, it doesn't happen. I know, Ratty, it is bots. It's all AI, isn't it? But yeah, it comes in waves. Do you know that does my head in, stargazing? Esther, that is... There's no words, is there? There's no words. Just no words. But again, not taking any responsibility whatsoever. None at all. Oh, I know, Catherine. I know. Thank you, Foxy. The amount of bots that get bought, because you can watch the follower numbers go up. Oh, and I would like to say, I don't suppose they're all in here. I have now, good evening, Anti-Di. I have now got 17.4k followers. And hi, Claire. Thank you, Anti-Di. I would like to say thank you. Thank you very much for following me. It is very much appreciated. My stepdaughter thinks I'm famous. But yeah, I really appreciate that. No, thank you. Thank you, Felicity. Boy, cheeky so-and-so. And that, thank you, Welsh Queen. And that's with me deleting loads that are bots. So I'm so grateful, honestly. Oh, thank you, Amber. I'm so grateful and a little bit proud of myself. So thank you. That was cute, wasn't it? Bless you. Oh, thank you, Sarah, for the treasure box. Thank you. So yeah, it was oh, CJ, bless you. It was I don't know what they're playing at. I don't know what they're playing. And then someone else got a strike for saying nothing. You get banned from reporting. Thank you. You get banned from reporting. What's that about? Thank you, Chief. I don't understand that at all. Why would you get banned for reporting? Oh, thank you, Auntie Di. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, absolutely crazy. And then the other one, and I'm going to try and tread lightly here because I don't want to trigger anyone, was Delusive Angie. Thank you, CJ. Delusive Angie's change of profile picture. I'm not going to repeat the story. Suffice to say, horrendous. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, CJ. I can see you, Sarah. I can see you. Thank you, Mrs. Laura. Yeah, Jucifer, you've seen it. Yeah. I did do a pop-in and I did cover it briefly, mentioning that perhaps they had a nicer personality than Angie. But I would imagine that. Oh, bless your heart. You're all right, darling. You're all right, lost the plot. If anyone's seen that and is needing some support, good. Oh, honey. What's that, me darling? That won't be the mods, Froggy. That'll be sometimes the live filters comments, so you have to be careful. Thank you, Tracy. So, what was I saying? Yeah, that I'm not going to go into what she put. But I do want people to know that my inbox, if you need to message me, message me. Thank you, Mrs. Laura. If you need to message me, send me a message. If you can't get through to me, send one of the mods a message. If that's triggered you, and I can only imagine, or set you down a path that you're not feeling so great, please message us and we will support you in the best way we can. And if listening to you isn't enough, we can certainly point you in the direction of, proper help, because we're not trained counsellors, but we can certainly point you in the right direction, because I think, do you know what? I think Facts put it right before on his live, right? There's satire, dark humour, and then there's just nasty. And in my opinion, Angie and EQ, thank you, Dawn, are nasty. Thank you, Bambino. It's not satire, it's not dark humour. With humour, there's normally a punchline. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you, lost a plot. But I mean it. What's that, me darling? There's dark humour, which normally has a punchline and normally makes somebody laugh, right? And then there's shock jock. Those, there's lots of them in America. There's probably a few here. Exactly, Siobhan. Who are just being offensive because it gets them attention. Now, people are forgetting what Angie's done. And she's created... Hi, Alice. Hi, Mama Bear. How are you? She's doing what she's doing because her numbers are low. And it is a pattern of behaviour with her. So I want people to be very careful if they go into her lives. Good. Because she does not filter what she says. And she's on most of the day. And she will say things that lots of us, lots of us absolutely anti-die. But I think people are waking up to the fact it's rinse repeat. Thank you, Leanne. It's a pattern now. It's an absolute pattern, same as it is with Chelsea Lee Art. Hi, Valiant. How are you? And I think because thank you, love, because I think her... No, and I don't blame you. Hi, Wandering. Thank you, my love. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not going in. I feel much better. I finished the antibiotics. Honestly, I think they were killing me. Yeah. The thing I see... You're all right, gorgeous. The thing that I see is... see, people are outraged. There's a certain somebody who we all know and love in here, who you all know went for my mod and friend Dazza, right? And who uttered some absolutely vile stuff and was on several big creators' FYP pages, and several of them all expressed their disgust, disdain, didn't want anything to do with this person, and all the rest of it. This person at the time was subbed to EQ, right? Fell out of it with EQ and decided, and they've been very quiet on the app, to be fair, as far as I'm aware. However, they're now subbing to another big creator, comes on in the afternoon about 3 o'clock, sure you know who I mean, who has been made aware. Siobhan, right. Yeah, no, thank you, Valiant. Is now subbing to that creator who comes on at 3 o'clock. Let me tell that creator, no, she hasn't. Not capable. Okay? Not capable. This is absolutely Spartan. This is a pattern of behaviour stretching back over 2 years. Okay? You've been warned at your own risk. But she subbed to him now, and that's what drives me nuts. It drives me nuts that people who are were appalled by that person's behaviour, is now accepting their money. What the... How? They have... I know, Foxy, but they regularly have like 2,000 people in their lives. What's $3.99 to them? They've got over 1,000 subs. Over 1,000 subs. You know, and it's like, why would you want their money? Why? So I'm afraid if you're going to get outraged by the things that other people say and do, you're going to get no backup from me. Absolutely none at all. And I was feeling sorry for him. Not anymore. I know, Jazza, but that just... Does that not make you feel a bit... Because I would like the fact. Exactly, Dazza. I would not like the fact. I wouldn't want that person in here, and I certainly wouldn't want that person's money, let me tell you. It is icky, yeah. And so the fact that that person has taken the money... But do you know what, Andrea? Do you know what it is for me is, how much of an income do you actually need? He works. He works. So how much do you need? How much do your morals cost you, is what I want to ask. How much do your morals cost you? Because they've clearly got a price, haven't they? Yeah. But they've got a price. They've got a price at which their morals just go. No, defend it as a mistake. It is. And do you know what? It genuinely upsets us. And it's not just me, the mods that I chat to. It genuinely gets to us that these people do not stand on business. I have seen today, and I'm not going to mention the person's name, but I saw a creator on here do a TikTok, right? And it was, I can't even remember who it was about. But somebody asked if they had seen Delusive Angie's profile picture and what they thought of it, right? And the response was, don't know, haven't seen it, don't care. And that comment caused me to go and block them. And we were TikTok friends. And this is somebody that stands on business, stands on morals, allegedly. And I just went and blocked. Thank you, honey. I went and blocked straight away because I just thought, how can you not see what Angie's changed her profile picture to and what she's written in the bio and stand by it? Exactly, Foxy. Exactly. You can't, if you're going to stand on morals and call people out for their behaviour, do it across the board or don't do it at all. That's what I don't understand. Precisely, Matt. Good evening, Susie. You all right, darling? Exactly that. But either come for everybody with the same energy or don't come for anyone. It's... Yeah, are they valiant? Oh, interesting. Yeah, because Delulu's had a... she went up on Wolf Awareness page, didn't she? She's not happy about that. Oh, well. Don't do it. You won't get called out for it, will you? But yeah, when I saw that comment, I was... You know when you're just really disappointed and you think, wow. Really, Froggy? Yeah, stay away. I was just really disappointed. I really was. Because I thought that person was better than that. And it's... You suddenly... Do you know when you think you know somebody and then you find out they're just the same as everybody else? There's... Right, so there's my mods, some people I count as friends. But the rest of these big... Oh, bless you. Who am I going on about? Do you know who Delusive Angie is? If you don't, probably best not to go down that road. Hi, Donna. Sorry. Yeah. she's a thank you, Catherine. Yeah. So deeply disappointed in that person. Oh, please don't go down the rabbit hole. Exactly, Andrea. She's highly unpleasant, extremely triggering, not somebody you want to be around. Oh, good stargazing. The stuff she comes out with, and a lot of it is for the shock value, but it's not just shocking, right? It's Valiant, yeah. It's just nasty. Oh, she changed her profile picture, Donna, to a known SO, who's currently in prison for 7 years. And that was her that was her profile picture, and then underneath it, at the bio, was I raped so and so. I have no idea, and the creator I'm talking about was calling out somebody else, and was told in the comments that what do you think about this? What Lucy Vanjie's done, and the response was, haven't seen it, don't know, don't care. And I just really, I don't go looking for it, but if you are on TikTok, you are aware of what is going on, right? Because it will come up. So given that person goes into EQ's lives, they absolutely will be aware of what's gone on now. But yeah, I was not happy at all. So I've just blocked straight away. Oh yeah, Froggy. Yeah, and that's the tip of the iceberg, honey. Tip of the iceberg. Exactly, Catherine. Yeah. Good evening, Super Ted. I'm good. How are you, my love? But I just thought, you know what? If you can ignore that, but call out incorrectly other people without knowing the full story, despite being told, and then telling somebody about their own trauma, no, I'm out now. Thank you. I really am done. Oh, and they always do, don't they, Matt? They always do. They never fail. They never fail to let you know who they are. Honestly, if someone shows you who they are, believe them, is one of the best sayings I've ever seen or heard. And that is absolutely the right thing. Always, Foxy. Always. Thank you, T, love. They can't. It's too much hard work. And I think the alcohol brings out the real personality, in my opinion, because it lowers your inhibitions. So you're much more likely to say, yeah, Susie, I agree. Thank you, T. Exactly, Leanne. Oh, in there. I see you, Matt. But it just, you just feel personally let down. I just felt personally let down. I just thought, oh, God, not another one. Really? I don't, yeah, I'm not happy. Daily dose. Thank you, Super Ted. It just, what is happening here? What is going on? Hi, Summer Rain. What is going on? I don't understand. Thank you, Summer. They're just, oh, bless your heart. Thank you. I don't get it. I don't get it. But what they're doing, what Angie's doing, is not humorous on any level. It's not funny. It's awful. Can you imagine having those thoughts inside your head and then them coming out? And not just coming out in front of hundreds of people. Because even though she's she's still got a smaller platform. There are still 7, 8, 900 people in there. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Super Ted, yes. Because of the picture that she put out, that she's put as which is supposed to shock people, you see, to get the numbers in. It's not, is it? It's not. It's not normal. But that's, I think, when the alcohol is on board, that's when you see exactly who she is. That's exactly who she is. Yeah, T, I do as well, but I've got I'm relying on some of the FYP show, FYP clips, but only the ones I trust. Wandering Watcher is one. The Observer is one. So I'm getting clips off them to save for the new show. Because let's not, I am going to be tackling these people, but in a way that makes you laugh. So hopefully in a way that takes the sting out of what they're doing. Does that make sense? So that we can all laugh at them rather than be triggered by them. Because if I can get somebody, so if I can make one person laugh after one of these creators has said something dreadful, then job done. Because we need to be able to laugh at them. Honestly, we really do. And they don't like me. They're not fond. I don't know why. I think I'm very helpful. Oh, Froggy, tell you. Yeah, it's... yeah, I don't think they're going to be very impressed. Which means, to be honest, if I get on their nerves or under their skin, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. Am I not? Exactly. They want the do they not want the attention, or do they not want people laughing at them? Because I'm not bothered. Stargazing, you and me both. Honestly, well, I was on Mickey's live the other night. Someone came in, and the only thing they wrote was "Can't stand Jojo." It's like, wow, you came in to let me know. Do you dislike me that much? Oh. Bless your heart. So I can imagine I'm going to be getting, I know, Jazza, I can imagine I'm going to be getting a little bit of not good press, let's put it that way. But because I don't make a living on here, I ain't bothered. So they can say what they like. Honestly, I don't rely on the platform at all. And it's not awareness. I'm not raising awareness. I'm simply popping in. Empathising, understanding their position. If you've not seen my Alphabet one, you'll see the TikTok that I did yesterday. You'll see I was trying to help. I was showing the fact that I'm understanding. Oh, thank you. Well, that's how the new FYP show is going to be. Because I wanted to do one, but I wanted to do one that was opposite to everybody else's. I didn't want to have... Thank you. I didn't want to have... I don't want to be involved in drama talk. Yeah? No, thank you. So I thought, how can I do it? And then I could pop in. But I'm not, they'll all still be blocked. They're not coming on the show. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to, if I pop in. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is true. Yes. It's going to be starting. Thank you, Ash. It's going to be starting on the 15th at 8 p.m. And I'll be popping in on the FYP. So it's a case of me coming in and taking the absolute Michael out of these people whilst still giving you the gossip, but making sure you have a laugh about it rather than taking it seriously, because everybody gets sucked into the drama, and I want people to watch it and laugh. Yeah. So don't worry, I'm not going to be using mega triggering clips or anything like that. It'll be quite middle of the road, kind of, nothing triggering, not some of the worst stuff that's said, but it will be, make no mistake, I am going to be taking the mickey. But it'll be, thank you, Mrs. W. It'll be, me popping in. And there is nobody that I won't pop in on. Let's please don't think for a second that I have any allegiance. I owe allegiance to my friends and my followers, and that's it. If I think you've done something and it's on the FYP show, I am going to pop in and have a word. I don't care who you are. Do you know what, Super Ted? Don't worry. Jet never goes live. I would if she got on the FYP, but I don't care if you're Delusive Angie, Alex Brigham, EQ, CL. I don't care. I really don't care. I will pop in and have a word with all of you if you're on the FYP. So be prepared to be laughed at, because that's what's going to happen. I think Fax is worried I might pop in on him, but I wouldn't. He's not normally on the FYP, bless him. But yeah, that's going to be the show, and it'll be on 3 nights a week as well. So, and in the afternoon at the weekend, which I haven't decided. I think it's going to be Saturday, because I think it's all got a little bit too serious, and and it's upsetting a lot of people, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. And the only way it's going to stop is, when you laugh at a bully, you make them that big. And I think for that reason, it's worth doing. Oh, Pockers, thank you. It's worth doing for that reason alone. So yeah, no one's safe. I'll even pop in on Luna. I don't care. I just don't care. Yeah, no one's safe. If you're on the FYP, I'm popping in. Exactly, Catherine. Yeah. Just laugh. Just laugh at them. If you laugh at them, you take away the power they think they have, which they don't have, by the way, but you do take the power away. Yeah. Oh, not your Luna. But yeah, I just think it's going to be, do you know what? It's going to be a laugh, honestly. And I think we need a laugh. Thank you, Stargazing. I honestly think we all need a laugh. There's so much going wrong in the world at the moment. Oh, Donna, I tell you. But yeah, there's so much going on in the world. There's so much drama on TikTok. I can't cope with it. So I just thought, stuff it. And I don't, come for the way I look. Thank you, Hayley. Come for the way I look. Come for the way I say. I don't care. Genuinely. Thank you for the follow, Robin. I genuinely couldn't give a toss. I really couldn't. Thank you, Pockers. So yeah, come for me if you want. I'm not interested. I'm really not. There's nothing. Thank you, Stargaze. And there's nothing you can say or do to me that's going to make me go away. Genuinely. Thank you, love. Oh, Mark, thank you. Hang on a minute. Thank you, Mark, for the rose. I really appreciate that. Yeah. So yeah, there's no holds barred. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. And do you know what? I've got the best mods. And they don't care either. So, oh bless you. Hi Samantha, thank you. Tree pollen, well, yeah, me and tree pollen don't get on. Thank you, Barbie. I really appreciate that. So yeah, the mods are in the cellar. Yeah, exactly, Samantha. Yeah. I know, Jessie. But the mods they don't care either. None of them make a living off the app. So they're not bothered. They're really not. Oh, bless you, Barbie. Just start a revolution. No, I'm done. I'm done listening to these people stir up all this hatred, try and use their audience against other creators on the app. You know, you all go over there and say this to them in their chat, knowing full well it's going to start trouble. And the storylines just get more ridiculous. You know, I used to watch Emmerdale back in the day, and then a plane crashed on the village, and I went, what? Really? I stopped watching. And I just thought, oh, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with that. So that's why the likes... I tell you what else is... Oh, keep thoughts inside your head, Joe. Mr. UK TikTok official. If I see him at another protest... Oh, I'm going to be tempted to travel. I'm going to be very tempted to travel. Oh, dear. Exactly, Leanne. And it's not even good drama anymore, is it? It's literally roll your eyes. Do you know what? They've overplayed it so much now with the things that they've said, they've overplayed it so much with the things that they've said that we're all just going, what now? Which is awful, because some of the stuff they're saying is awful. But when I saw... There's Shameless and there's Kev. He's gone to a whole different level. There's loads of people there, and there's the TV and, you know, journalists. So I'll go down there, bash out a song badly with my headphone thingy, whatever it is, next to my stereo, next to my ear, and I'll get noticed. No, Kev, you'll get moved on. It's a serious... Karaoke in the street is not a thing. If it was a thing, other people would be doing it, wouldn't they? You're not unique. You know when you think you're unique because you're doing something nobody else is doing? Nobody else is doing it because it's crap. Yeah? It's crap. I just... Exactly. He was at Wimbledon. He did my edit at Wimbledon. But he thinks because there's famous people there, someone's going to look at Kev and go, oh, where have you been all my agency life? I've been waiting for someone exactly like you in your knockoff gear who can't sing. Yeah? Who's trying to dress like he's 20 when he's nearly 50. Brilliant. Come with me. Let's get in the limo and get a contract. It's not going to happen, Kevin. For real, mate. How long have you been singing on the road? How long have you been doing that, going out and singing? And it hasn't worked yet. Do you really think it's going to? It's not. Hi, Scottish Tess. Seriously, give it up. Do you feel, part of you feels sorry for him? Good night, Froggy. I know, Barbie. I thought, wow. Do you know how desperate finds each other? They found each other, didn't they? That was an accident waiting to happen, wasn't it? Up between them, who's going to shout the loudest? But yeah, Kev, give it up, mate. Seriously. It's absolutely... You know, they were shouting at you. Oh, Matt, no. Ugh. Oh, God, I've got a mental image I need to bleach off my brain. Thank you for that, Matt. If I have nightmares tonight, it's your fault. Do you know what? Hetty is dangerous. This is my opinion. Hetty is dangerous. CLA and Kev are ridiculous. It's a whole different side, isn't it? They are ridiculous. But Hetty is dangerous. And I know CLA puts misinformation out there, but it's misinformation about her, you know? She's telling us fibs about her life. Kevin's just Kevin. But Hetty's dangerous, in my opinion. Hetty is highly intelligent as well. What she doesn't understand is those of us that see Hetty for who she is have life experience. That's what we've got over her. Oh, Lord. Oh, you have, Lady Day. We're talking about Alphaba, my darling. But we call her Hetty the Hoover here. And if you'd seen the FYP today, you'd know why. But yeah, Hetty's dangerous. And yeah, we've got life experience over Hetty. Yeah. But that's the one thing that we have that she doesn't. So we'll always win. Life experience always wins. It really does. Alphaba. Oh, she's admitted to 3 bags of rugs over the weekend. Yeah, Mogwai, I think so. But it wasn't her fault because it was the LGBTQIA plus community's fault, who are wonderful to hang out with but terrible for rugs. Oh no, Hetty the Hoover. That's why we call her the Hoover. And it's our fault as well. The people in her chat, it was their fault as well. Because Hetty just can't say no. Just can't say no. I've seen you say no to a wash. No to stop singing. No to stop shouting. No to stop eating a family pack of, meal for 4 for 1. So you're quite capable of saying no. Quite capable of saying no. You just don't want to say no to the things you like, especially when they're free. Yeah? So I don't think it's the fact that you can't say no, is it? It's more the fact that you don't want to say no. It's like when you couldn't control your anger and only Mummy could help you control your anger and now you can. Exactly. So yeah. But the thing is, there are people in the chat. Miners were in the chat, but there are other people in the chat. Exactly, Amber. There are other people in the chat who are perhaps contemplating coming out of the closet or whatever you call it, coming out to their parents or their families or friends, who are now going to make that association with that community that they're all rug-riddled people, and now they need to be very careful what they say because they don't want to be part of that community. It's just, what are you doing? You absolute wet wipe. What are you doing? So to come out and say all that in the chat, I just thought, it's crackers. It's absolutely crackers. I don't understand it. Hi, Jay. Oh, stargazing, absolutely. Exactly. First of all, yeah, there's another community they've offended. Again. That's all right, darling, I'm not surprised. But to say that the LGBTQ plus IA plus community are lovely people to hang out with, but they're all rug-ridden, it's just, that's all right, babe, don't worry. It's like, what? You can't say that. Did you see the claim medication? Yes. Oh no, really? Someone sent the video of that. Oh, I love it. Do you think so? Do you know what, Sarah? 100%. Thank you, Gemma. Tarnishing their own community, absolutely. You know, to say that though, when you consider that there were minors in the live, and then who knows what those people are going through. Thank you, honey. How are you doing? Side Snark, how are you? Thank you, Cal. It's just why? What are you doing? So yeah, admitted the oh, hang on. Apparently a patient at that clinic and the oh, really, Lady Day? Good evening, Thomas. How are you? Oh, absolutely, Sarah. And do you know what? We once when the live was reported, which it was by many of us, because there were minors in the live. I'm good, darling. I'm good. Are you good, Side Snark? Are you all right, my love? Oh, yeah, Kel. Yeah. But there were minors in the live. Oh, Hattie. Oh, honest to God. Oh, Jay, I've got a new show coming out. I've got a new show. 15th of August. This is not in order of priority, by the way. 15th of August. There we go. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I've got I'm doing an FYP show. Don't groan, don't groan. I'm popping in on the FYP. So essentially extracting the Michael out of the people on the FYP. And then, so that's the 15th of August at 8 p.m. And on the 8th of August at 8 p.m, we're doing an autism and ADHD live to discuss what it's like to live with, what it's like to have it. I know, Antoinette. It's lovely. So yeah, thank you, Shirley. Good, Jay. So yeah, and I was saying before, I don't care. I couldn't care less. So I will say, oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Sorry, it takes me a minute to register. I'm so sorry. That's oh, bless your heart. Hopefully on the 15th of August, if you're feeling up to it, I can give you a bit of a giggle. But on the 8th, we're doing the autism thing. It's not an awareness. It's a just discussing what it's like to live with, what the diagnosis system's like, because it's really crap. How long people wait for diagnosis, what support there is, you know, just a general, yeah, chit chat about it, and getting the right information out there, and maybe reaching out to parents who've just had a diagnosis or people who've just had a diagnosis. Thank you, Tracy. And, you know, are stuck, don't know where to. Yeah, thank you, love. Thank you, Tracy. And don't know what to do and don't know where the support is and stuff. So we're going to be doing that on the 8th. But the FYP show is on the 15th. Oh, bless you, Cal, absolutely. Really, Thomas? That would be really helpful. Yeah, definitely. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's... do you know what? Bless your heart. Really, Jazza. And also what the neurotypical community can do to help. Because I think sometimes we don't help, we make things worse. Or understanding when someone's in, there's a young child in a shopping centre and they've got headphones on, and understanding why they've got headphones on, you know, and not staring at them like that, you know, they're weird. And I think people have a very fixed idea of what autism looks like. Exactly. But I think people think that everyone with autism doesn't make eye contact. And everyone with autism, wow, Summer. Do you know what I mean? There's certain things that we associate with, and that's not true. It's not true. My stepdaughter has autism and ADHD, and she's one of the brightest people you'll ever meet. Never shuts up. So I want to dispel a few myths, and this whole special interest that we've had since we were 8 is not necessarily a sign of autism. So I think if we can put that out there and just get people talking and bring some people together, and put the correct information out there. And the fact that there are little things that we don't know about, like I was saying before, digestive system in autism and ADHD people is different. It doesn't work the same way, which we found out with my stepdaughter. Precisely, Amber. Precisely. But then, let's not forget, Hetty thinks they're a witch. They think they are the actual witch from the made-up story of Wicked. I kid you not. There was absolutely, and you can see, can't you, when they've done their research. But yes, they actually think they are the character. I think it's an obsession. Oh yeah, it is a delusion. Yeah, I'm breathing, Antoinette. Yeah, absolutely. But it's like, where do you start? Oh, do you know, I think that brain needs to be donated at some point to science. Exactly. But just as I think my stepdaughter's special interest is like, it changes because she got bored of that one, so she's moved on. Oh dear. Yeah. The edible variety does her over here. There won't be anything in it. I wasn't going to say, but probably. Yeah, probably. Stop inviting. I don't like these co-host invitations. I really don't. If somebody sends you an invitation to co-host, is that the battle thing? Because that I don't like it. I always switch it off. I don't like it. But yeah, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to, yeah. It does, Andrea, according to Hetty. Yeah, but Hetty is the Hetty is the actual witch, allegedly. Because apparently that song, it just sums up their life. That'll be the rugs, Hetty. That'll be all the rugs you take in love. Yeah, that make you think you're a fictional character. Don't do rugs, kids. You're a walking advert for not doing them, aren't you, really? Let's be honest. Could have done with you in the 80s when they were making all the anti-rug adverts. You'd have been you'd have been famous then, let me tell you. You'd have been on a poster at every bus stop. But yeah, don't do them. Yeah, when I do invite live, it'll be different. But we've the thing is, we've had people come up in the boxes and either be absolutely horrible, very odd, or lie. And so, what I would normally say is, please, if you want to come up, am I following you, Thomas? I'll do a thing beforehand, and I will say that if you right, I'm following you, Thomas. If I'll do a thing beforehand, and if you want to come up in the boxes and speak, you can message me or message one of my mods. Tell me what you roughly what you're going to say or what you're going to talk about, and then we'll do it that way, so that I'm not inviting people up that don't deserve the airtime, because you quite often get weird and wonderful people that come up in boxes and say weird and wonderful things, and none of us are that quick on getting them getting them out of the box before we've heard a few words. So if we do that, it's better. No worries, Thomas. Yeah, we will absolutely work with you, absolutely. Spill the tea. Exactly. And do you know, hi Antoinette, a debate is not an argument. And a debate done with respect is a very educational thing, in my opinion. Oh, didn't she, Dead Folly? Didn't she just? Thank you, Mama of Buttes. Yeah, so Annette, yeah. So the 220,000 follower account's been bananas, yeah. So now they're on alphabet 21, I want to say. But they have been talking about the whole... oh, bless you, Anne, did you? I missed that, darling. They have been talking about a lot of things they shouldn't have been, and they've not been policing their own language. Yeah, for somebody that thinks they're potentially... Yeah, thinks they're untouchable. So yeah, so they're trying to work around it, and they're trying to get it back. And going on past experience, they probably will. Although I have to say, the pulling power, exactly, yeah, the pulling power Hetty used to have definitely doesn't exist any longer. So yeah, let's see. So Annette came on the old Tiki-Toki last night. Now, my first issue, she came on, and I'm not doubting this for a second, because she feels bullied, right? I've seen some of the comments, and I do think that people have got to understand the difference between bullying and trolling. Bullying is something that happens all the time. It's non-stop, and I do think that Annette is subject to a lot of bullying. She's also subject to a lot of trolling. Now, if you're going to make this big announcement, and you're so devastated by this big announcement, why would you announce it the day before? Okay, I just leave that floating out there in the ether. I think some of the things that are said to her are vile. I think that there are some people that just go at her constantly, and I don't see Annette. And I don't see the need to go at her constantly. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Mickey. Oi, oi. So, my thoughts on Annette are... Thank you, Borderline. Good evening, Jazza. are that if you are so devastated and your mental health has taken such a blow, and you just can't sleep, and your stress levels have caused your mental health to plummet, and that's had an effect on your physical health. I am astonished that you would announce it the night before that you were going to make this massive thank you, Toto, that you were going to make this massive announcement. I've come on TikTok before now and not crying, and then ended up crying because everyone was so lovely, right? But I certainly didn't make an announcement about it the night before. And I watched the announcement and it was, you don't want to miss it, right? So absolutely you were fishing for viewers, Annette. Just going to say that, right? Thank you, Amber. Nobody has to agree with me. Can I just say I'm happy to have a discussion. It's not an issue, right? But thank you, B. For me, you don't announce it. Secondly, one of the things, no hate on Alice, genuinely does her for once. One of the things that she noticed during that live, where she was really upset about being bullied, and I'm not denying she's been bullied, was the number of people in her live. I don't look at the number of people in my live on a regular day. Yeah, she said she was deactivating it. Exactly. And you know who else I think was in it for that very reason, Anne? All the other creators. Thank you, Auntie Di. Everyone that jumped, thank you, Shona. Everyone that jumped on that bandwagon. We're also, thank you, Leanne, my love. We're also, because there were a lot of people in the live. Right? Anyway, I digress, as Misty says. So you are so traumatised that you put a poll up. Good evening. You put a poll up to ask everybody whether you should go or should stay. Hi, Carrie. Annette, Amy. You put a poll up. So if my mental health is affected, and I know it's affected, and my physical health is also being affected, my physical health is also being affected, to the point where I'm waking up in the night because I'm having nightmares about TikTok. Am I going to put a poll up to find out whether I should stay or should go? Or exactly. Or am I just going to go? Right? First of all, I'm not going to hold a live telling everybody, announcing my departure. Let's put it that way. I'm going to put up some text to say I'm off, okay? If I am going to make an announcement, I'm going to turn my gifts off because that's not why I'm doing it, is it? Not in it for the money, am I? Thank you, Borderline. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kate. Hi, darling. Yeah, exactly. Train leaving platform 2. Oh, she did. She made an awful lot of money off the back of that. How long was it? 2, 3 hours? I don't know how long it was because I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch for any longer than about 4 minutes. Genuinely. I've seen snippets about it through the day. And spot on. Spot on. Exactly, Amy. Exactly. So, in my humble opinion, and it is my opinion, nobody has to agree with me, it was done because if you go on that, I don't even know what it's called, one of the mods might know, 3 minutes, you go on that ticky, what's that page you can go on and see what creators are earning? I don't know what it's called, but that one. And you can go through and it's like 00003. 0, that's the one. 00010. 168. So she's not been earning money on the app. And what departure is this now? Is this number 3? Departure number 3. Yeah, so my opinion is she's gone nowhere. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Do you know, I thought about it earlier when I was chopping onions. Shall I go live now? Hi, Kaz, you all right? Hi, Inspector. You okay, darling? Seriously, if you were taken in by that, then I'm very, very sorry. Because that was a whole load of flim-flam about nothing. And I think that she deleted it has been. I do think she gets bullied. I do think she gets trolled. But what I will tell you is, if you're going to come on live and you're going to show your face and you're going to say things that are wrong and you're going to wind up communities, use false advertising, if you're going to say things that can be proven are not true, thank you, exactly, Kate, then expect to be trolled. Even those of us who don't do anything on here except TikToks and filter comments, some of those flags, but no. Exactly. But if you're going to do those things, people are going to question you and they're going to, thank you, Ian, hold you to account. Oh, really, Anne? TikTok's fault. TikTok is yeah, not the best. But you have to be, thank you, Cheryl, you have to be accountable for what comes out of your mouth on a live, right? I'm not going to sit here and say to you, I haven't said things that I regret saying, because I have. However, can I remember what I said when I started this live? No. I can't remember what I said. And I do forget what I say. But I know that I mean what I say, if that makes sense. Yeah, Kaza. Hey, Stardew, how are you? But you could go through all of my lives and I think you would struggle. Yes, please, Inspector. You would struggle to find anything that I've said that I disagree with. Yeah? Because that's not what my platform's about. Completely agree, Kate. Absolutely 1,000,000%. Hi, Kirsty. Thank you, darling. No one never. Yeah, I think if you are going to be a creator on here and you're going to come on lives and you're going to talk, then you have to be of course you will. You have to be responsible for what comes out your mouth. And if you don't take responsibility for that, you have no business being on a live. Oh, bless you. You have no business doing lives. And if your page or your lives are about creating a community and a safe space, then that's what you... Oh, bless you, Kate. I'm so sorry, love. It really is, Leanne. You never go live again. Thank you, Tracy. Then you've got to take responsibility for your room and you've got to be extremely careful what you say, because if you talk about things that you actually don't know anything about, you're going to trip yourself up. Oh, everywhere, Kaza. Every live I've managed to scroll into, she's been in. which just, yeah, okay. But your mental health's really bad. I see you. Yeah. So I'm afraid, have you just sent me something, Mickey? Thank you. Thank you, Violet. I'm afraid that and I'm a natural, I'm very sceptical. I'm old, I'm sceptical, right? It goes with the territory. So I'm afraid I'm very sceptical. And I do think, thank you, Amber. Thank you, Mickey. I do think, yeah. Oh, don't you, Inspector? Thank you, Marion. Thank you, Violet. Sorry, hang on. Oh, it said you had. Sorry, am I getting... Thank you, Mama. I don't know. So my opinion, and it is only my opinion, feel free to disagree with me, is that Annette will be back. I think that she potentially is quite lonely. I think that the people that do follow her and do like her she's going to miss them, which is absolutely fine. Oh, thank you, Auntie Di. And I think that that's not a problem to come back. You can come back. What I don't agree with is announcing your departure and profiting off that departure. Profiting off the fact that your mental health is bad. Profiting off the fact that because your mental health is bad, your physical health is bad. She made a lot of money. She did. And it annoys me. Because, let me tell you why it annoys me, right? Chronic illness, and most of the people who are in here will get what I'm about to say. Hi, KK. Thank you, love. I have chronic conditions, right? Not of my doing, but I certainly have to live with them all the time. I also suffer with my mental health. Okay? If I'm suffering with my mental health, you will notice I don't come on lives. Oh, Amber, thank you for everybody. I don't come on my lives. My mods don't come on to moderate. Yes, CMO. We take care of ourselves, we protect ourselves, and we protect all of you. Right? Exactly. So if my mental health is bad, I'm not coming live. I'm not going to inflict. CMO, I'm so with you. I'm so with you. I was ill for 3 weeks. For 2 weeks, I stayed off the internet. And then when I did come back on, I had that gingerbread filter on. And the only reason I had the gingerbread filter on was because I looked, hi Sorsha, was because I looked like I'd been dug up, right? Buried and then dug up again, okay? And I didn't want to inflict that on anyone. And I didn't want anyone to feel sorry for me. And I didn't want anyone to, oh, bless your heart. I didn't want anyone to feel bad for me, right? So that was why I had the filter on. Although it was fun, I'm not going to lie. So to come on and to profit off saying your mental health is bad and profit off having your physical health affected. Now, I suffer with a condition. I'm doing exactly what I shouldn't be doing now, but I get abscesses, right? But I don't talk about them because they're nobody else's business but mine, right? But I could come on and I could say, oh, I've got this abscess on my leg and I don't know what to do. Read the comments. See how much comes in. Oh, I'm going to have to get a taxi to get to the hospital. How many gifts am I going to get to help me get to the... Do you know what I mean? And it just doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit right. You did, darling. You did. You did. So please know that there are a lot of us on here with chronic conditions. Good evening, Sheila. How are you? Oh, bless Jazza. Oh, ouch. But a lot of us have chronic conditions, but we don't come on and talk about them because we don't inflict that. And we also like to come on and cheer people up, you know, and have a laugh and cheer ourselves up in the meantime. Sometimes I'll come on and I'll feel my mood is crap. But go for it, Inspector. Exactly, Becky, but you're not holding alive though, are you, darling? Oh, well, no, I know, I am. I am TikTok famous, to be fair. I am. And it's a curse. It is a curse, I have to say. I do get spotted. That's genuinely, I actually do now. It's hilarious to me. Oh, I do find it funny. Not often, because I don't go out enough. But on a couple of occasions, which is quite funny. I think they recognise the voice more than anything. Well, I'm not sure what that says about me. Anyway, I don't milk my conditions for anything. Never will I, either. And I don't battle. And I don't then have a really bad day and then come on and go in everybody else's lives to tell everybody how awful I'm feeling. So in my opinion, it was all done for this. Exactly, Tartan. Exactly, CMO. Do you know what? We have a laugh, don't we? We've got to have a giggle, get away from it all. It's just... So for me, that was all a big... Exactly, Becky. Lots of us do. Lots of us. 7 monkeys are fabulous. I love that. Exactly, Kate. A lot of us do suffer in silence, and I will say that in here, you don't have to. You don't have to suffer in silence in here. A lot. This is why we're called the misfits, honey, because most of us rattle when we walk because we take that much medication. So please, if you're feeling bad, if you're having... Hey, Kerry, if you're having a bad day, if you're having, a bad pain day, a bad... We will support you in any way we can. Keep being told off. You do, Dazza. Yes, you do. Share your meds. Love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. But you know what? You need to be able to talk about it sometimes, and the only people you can talk about it to are people who suffer with the same conditions. It's very difficult to explain certain things. So if you want to say something because your joints are aching, or you've not managed to get out of bed today, or the only thing you've managed to do is brush your hair, shout up. Some days we'll do what have you achieved today? And it doesn't matter what it was. It could have been something very, very small. But what's small to you, hi Harry Potter, what's small to somebody else won't be small to us because we understand it. So never feel you have to come in here and be something you're not. Okay? I have created a community that is a safe space, and I know I say that all the time, that you must get so bored of it. Yay, Gemma, welcome. Welcome, my love. Evening, Lisa. Hi, Justice for Keely. Hi. Can we all give Justice for Keely a follow, please? This is the lovely lady who Fact Freak was talking about in the live. This is the little girl whose life was taken by a very irresponsible driver. Oh, bless your heart, Saoirse. Evening, Abigail. Yeah. Oh, CMO, do you know what? Listen, can we cut those two words out of our vocabulary, because we don't do them here. This whole idea of trauma dumping, I don't know who the feck coined that expression, but it gets on my nerves, okay? There's talking about how you're feeling, which is a perfectly reasonable thing to do, and then there's doing an Ange, okay? If anybody trauma dumps, let me tell you, delusive Angie is one of the worst for trauma dumping, okay? Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. To me, that's trauma dumping, all right? Coming up into somebody's life and saying, do you know, I'm having a shit day. It's been awful, right? The only thing I've managed to do is put some socks on. That's not trauma dumping. Or I've had a hospital appointment and I'm absolutely knackered. Brain fog has kicked right in. I don't know which way's up. That's not trauma. I hate that expression with a passion. I don't have very many banned words, but I will put those in. Thank you, CMO. I will put those in. Exactly, Dead Folly Falls. Oh, I don't like it at all. I hate it, in fact. It just... Did you eat yourself? Bless you. Oh, honey, Saoirse, don't worry. I make fun of myself. But you know what? There's no... Oh, just... It does my head in. It does my head in. And for the person to use that those two words is the worst for it on the app. I can tell you now, the worst for it on the app. So we don't do that in here. If you're having a crappy day, I'm having a crappy day. I have, Inspector, yes. I do like a horror movie, not gonna lie. But yeah, don't feel that nobody in here is going to understand, or nobody in here is interested or bothered. Listen, we've supported people. We support people all the time. So's my daughter, Alice. No, not yet. I'm supposed to. Oh, bless your heart, Kiki. KK, sorry. Yeah, I'll pen that for you, darling. Someone's bound to have had them. I think in this room, most people have had pretty much everything. Yeah, the first one was good. Because that's what this whole group is. There you go. I knew someone would. And you know, sometimes I think getting advice off somebody who's had or got a similar condition, you can get advice about how to approach the medical professional and how to talk to them. It was funny today. Do you know, I had a blood test the other day, and then I had a phone call from the doctors today. The phone call was to let me know that my doctor was going to phone me about my results on Tuesday. I don't quite know how to take that. Is that because they're bad and I need to make sure I answer the phone? Or are they not that bad and that's why I'm not being phoned today? What? Thank you, Foxy. Oh, bless him. Dead Folly, I'm sorry. Yeah, all right, Foxy. A phone call about a phone call. You couldn't make it up, could you? Oh, bless you, CMO. Do you know, that's the one thing I'll never get is pneumonia, because my mum had it when she was little, so I've got the, I carry it, so I can't catch it. Oh, sweetie. If you need any support, darling, do I follow you, or do you follow me? Followed you back, CMO. I've requested to follow you back. If you want to message me or any of the mods, please message us. We're here to support. None of us are qualified to counsel you, but we'll definitely support in any way we can. Oh, Inspector, you have come to the queen of overthinkers here. Thank you. Ask any one of my mods. I am quite capable of overthinking all the time. Oh, Flick. Totally understand that. Hetty, sorry, I'm catching up with comments. Hetty has been banned on the 220,000 follower account. Now, whether they'll get that account back, I don't know. But Hetty no longer has the pulling power that they once did. So I'm not sure that they will be able to overturn that ban like they used to. Thank you, Ellie. Hang on, still catching up. I'm trying not to like me live. Exactly. Hi, Ellie's gifts. You all right? Oh, Becky, waiting since October. Well, good luck with the pre-op, my love. They're always fun, aren't they? Yeah. Sorry, still catching up. Hi, Carol. Oh, nothing nearly as subtle as that, Katie. Oh, who subscribed? Oh, KK, thank you. I can't be too effusive because we're not allowed to be, but thank you. I would explain it again, but I don't want to get, if one of the mods could explain where the funding goes, I'd really appreciate that. Pin it. Oh, you're very safe here, darling. No, I know, but they're not nearly as subtle. So what did we have? We had wanted to go to a well-known supermarket. Thank you, Victoria. Hi, Timmy. Wanted to go to a well-known supermarket to go and get some... thank you, Abigail. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, wanted to go to the well-known supermarket to get food. Then did... No, not food, alcohol. Then did a delivery, wanted a delivery. Allegedly wanted biscuits, but when biscuits arrived, they had been stolen. Do I look like I came down in the last shower? Seriously. So then reordered and got actual biscuits this time. But at some point lost their card and then couldn't order anything. I'm sorry, what now? So then they had money in one. Oh yeah. I did a TikTok on it. Sometimes I'm not sure whether people get my humour, but there's biscuits and there's biscuits. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. So then, yeah, they lost their card. Then they got upset because their singing isn't nearly as good as they think it is. Oh, they're waiting for a new card. Okay. Then they got upset because they're singing, they can't hit the high notes anymore. Oh, Gemma, really? Please tell me it was on the 200,000 follower account, because that would make my night, that would. Oh, bleh. Bleh. Oh, Katie, that was an image I didn't need to see. Oh. Hang on. Oh. It's all right. Don't worry. Yeah. So they. I wanted to say, in all seriousness, I'm trying to say it seriously. If you're going to push your voice to the extent that Hetty pushes their voice, and they're not being trained in any way, and they're not getting any kind of vocal coaching, you're going to damage your voice. It's really very simple. Very really, Gemma, you have made not my night, my week. Thank you, Vic. You have made my week. Thank you. Oh dear. custard creams. I think they were snowballs. You know them chocolate, thank you Donna, those chocolate things covered in coconut. Exactly, does it? Sorry. Do you know Tunnock's tea cakes? That's them. Do you know, I found that cake. It's amazing, isn't it? So that's partly what's happened. Also, if you'd started the hormones that you said you wanted way back 2-3 years ago, you would now be hitting the higher notes because your voice would have changed. Just saying. Covered in white. So yeah, I mean, there's I don't know whether anyone's seen Jack. I know. We should go and get him. Has anyone seen Jack? Good night, Flick, my love. Take care, darling. Jack is an ex-friend. Yeah, ex-friend between Victoria. Yeah. Sorry. Jack is an ex-friend of Elphaba. Jack started hormones 2 and a bit months, nearly 3 months ago. And they're doing really well. Going through all... Jack's lovely. I know, Dead Folly, bless him. But, you know, this is exactly where... So much happier now, you can see, can't you? But this is exactly where Hetty, because of all the lies, but then saw that Annette was on... Oh, yeah. Saw that Annette was on the live. Hi, Kaz. Not too much, darling. Saw that Annette was on the live. Saw the amount of people that were in the live. And then decided to fire up a live and say they knew exactly how Annette was feeling. Yes, Mama of Buttes, yes. We get them in here, unfortunately. The minions that follow... I've clicked on a few of the accounts. It's just... You are over the age of 18. What is wrong with you? Bourbons. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Hi, Madge. Yeah. Jumped on the bandwagon and thought, oh, I'll do that. I'm going to go on and tell everybody how much I'm hated and how bullied I've been. And I'll say the same thing to Hetty that I would have said to Annette had I gone in a box, but I wouldn't have gone in a box to talk to her because I wouldn't have held my temper. Gargamel. You brought it on yourself. It's self-explanatory, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Madge. All night, weren't Hetty on all night? And weren't they singing as well? Because I'm waiting for the... Take care, my Dazza. Take care. I'll be checking up on you later. Do you know, I don't think so. I really don't think so. They are going to lose their place. They're going to lose that place. Oh no! Didn't they say they were at work experience for 2 weeks, but then they had to leave because it was affecting their mental health. Sorry. Oh dear. Turns out, if you go and look for it, that they hadn't even started. Not a problem, darling. They hadn't even started work when they phoned up and said, can I go part-time? Anyway, I don't want to talk about Hetty. Hetty bores the tears out of me. So yeah, I was looking at all the big creators that jumped on the Annette train, which was, they won't be allowed back to Mummies, Andrea. Not allowed to go back, I don't think. The creators that jumped on the Annette train, and and they all have all sorts of opinions on the bullying and the trolling and and I just thought, wow. How many of you big creators, how many of you big creators have also trolled Annette? Because you do FYP shows, and if Annette comes up on your FYP, you'll play her. And I know I saw that. And then have your opinion. But now you're coming on and going, leave her alone. It's not fair. Oh, do you know what, CMO? Let me tell you something, right? The only reason that they are jumping on the Annette train is to use it to bully other creators. That's the irony of all of this. They will take that narrative and they will run with it to bully someone else. Yeah? All the time, every time. And that's what makes it such a Mickey take, right? Because, and to me, it's so obvious. I don't understand how it isn't to anyone else, but that's just me. They are jumping on the Annette train to use that information to attack another creator they don't like. Yeah, Katie, yeah. Do you know what? I ended up blocking him. Thank you, Mickey. I ended up blocking him. I've listened to a lot of the stuff he used to say, and I agreed with it, most of it in the beginning. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to block someone I disagree with. It was literally that, I thought some points he made were valid, some points weren't, but that's okay. But then it got ridiculous. Okay, and then when I saw that this person was actually a lot more biased, I feel he's a lot more biased than he used to be, which is a shame. And I've blocked him since because the anti-TikToker, Tartan, because first of all, he was... You all know how I feel about EQ and how she undoubtedly feels about me. Thank you, Gemma. And I don't... Exactly. And that really wound me up. And then they were sticking up for EQ, which again is not a problem. If you want to stick up for EQ, that's absolutely your right to do so. We are, like we said, we're not all the same. Everybody's different. But then the narrative started to change, and some of the things the anti-TikToker was saying was said without the benefit of all the facts. And do you know what did it for me? Do you know what did it for me? He went after... I don't even remember what his TikTok was about. He went after somebody, and I wasn't even listening. I was scrolling through the comments, and one of the comments said, "And what's your opinion on Delusive Angie and the profile picture she's changed her profile to?" And it was the picture of that absolute piece of whatever. Hi, Jem. When they changed the his her profile picture she changed to that piece of trash that's in prison, right? And his response was, haven't seen it, anti-TikToker at the moment, don't know, haven't seen it, don't care. Hi, Sue, and that did it for me. I probably should have blocked him a lot sooner. But if you've got an opinion on everybody aside from the people you like, first of all, if you're gonna run your platform talking about people, I screenshotted it as well because I didn't want it to disappear, because I wanted, to keep it in case anyone ever said, "Oh, he never said that." I wouldn't put it up on here because I'm not that sort of person. But if you're going to start your platform as an awareness and you're going to call out people, don't then align yourself with certain people on here or anybody. Stay true to yourself, stay in the middle, and put the same energy out for everybody. You've got to have the same energy for everybody, right? I can't stand EQ, but I had the same energy when Rickster came out and went to EQ's house. I condemned that because he was in the wrong, right? And I stuck up for EQ in that instance because he was in the wrong. You cannot stand on morals that shift depending on who you're talking about. And so thank you, Claire, that for me was when I thought, thank you, Claire. Exactly, Leanne. If it's wrong, it's wrong. So if a platform is all about, do you know what? First of all, there's only one fat freak. And second of all, if you're going to come and preach about somebody and say something about them, get your facts straight. A lot of what he was saying the last week or so, 2 weeks ago, was factually incorrect, or he had half the story, or he had a version of the story from somebody who had a vested interest in not being made to look bad. And I just thought, do you know what? I don't think so. But when I saw that comment, don't know, haven't seen it, don't care. That blew me away, that did. So hang on. No. Your platform is all about awareness. Your platform is all about bringing awareness to the wrong uns on the app. And you aren't going to comment or say anything about a woman that's changed her profile picture to a convicted PDF. Are you, not PDF, SO. Are you kidding me? And not only that, but you don't care. No, sorry, no. You either do what you do or you don't do it at all. Don't pretend. Yeah, don't pretend to stand on morals and then have them shift. Sorry. Oh yeah, Hayley. Thank you, Gillian. Oh yeah. For it, and she wouldn't have been able to change it for a week. Thank you, CMO. So you can't do that. You cannot do that. Evening, Gillian. Do you think he's a preacher? As in religious, Katie? I don't think he's ever claimed to be, in as far as I'm aware. I know when he first came on, he was talking about Annette and, is it Kirsten Cunningham, is it? I don't pay any attention to her, to be fair. And was talking facts. Absolutely talking facts. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you, Gillian. Was talking facts about these people. Yeah. Talking facts about these people. And I just thought, brilliant. Someone else who's calling out people and doesn't have an axe to grind and doesn't have favourites. Brilliant. Bring it. Apparently not. No, apparently not. So I think he's another one that EQ, because you know EQ collects pets. People, sorry. Silly me. You know she collects people, I think. I know. That was bizarre. That was so bizarre. That's what I mean. If somebody says something you disagree with and you disagree with it, call it out. But don't then go back on it. I mean, not being funny, Mickey's been through hell. Exactly, Becky. Do you know what? I could not have put that better. That is absolutely. But I'm just. I'm not in anyone's camp. Okay, I don't associate with any of these big creators. I don't subscribe to any of the big creators. I don't go in and gift any of the big creators. And I will call out what I see. Right? Yeah. I don't, thank you, Gillian, I don't associate with any of them. None of them. And I never will. I never will. And I don't battle. I don't do battles. I won't do them. So if I want to call out EQ, I can. If I want to call out Zach, I can. If I want to call out Corey Wilde, I can. Do you know what I mean? I don't. Exactly, Becky. And nor should you have to, love. Let me tell you. Nor should you have to. And you should never be made to feel that you should either. Thank you, Crazy. Oh, Leanne, isn't it? But if I say I don't like doxing, I don't care who dox. You don't need to in here, Carol. You know that. If I don't like doxing, I don't care who you are. I don't care if I dislike you. If I see someone being doxed, even delusive Angie, EQ, I'll call you out. Because I don't agree with it. And if I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it for anyone. Not the people I don't, I only agree with it. It's like people say to me all the time, right? Why do you call Elphaba she? Okay? Yeah. Thank you. Why do I call Elphaba she? I get it all the time. Whenever I do an Elphaba video, there's always somebody in the comments saying, he. And I'm like, I'm not getting into it. But I'll tell you why. Because that is how Hetty likes to be referred to, okay? And whatever my belief is, regardless of what I think, I'm going to respect that. Absolutely, Becky. I'm going to respect that because me saying I'm not going to respect it because I don't like you then gives me and everybody else permission to pick and choose whose pronouns they observe. And I'm not going to do that. Sorry. Do I think Hetty? No, I know, and that's absolutely fine, Katie. That is absolutely all right, my love, right? But I'm on a live, and people are coming in and out the live. Ooh. I like the sound of that, tartan. So I've got a responsibility. Do you understand? So I'm not going to... I don't believe for a second that Hetty is trans. However, I am going to refer to Hetty as her because, that's what I tried to do, Foxy. Oh, I love Scottish Tablet. If you know, you know. So, because that gives people, I don't agree with people doing, hi Louisa, I don't agree with people doing it to EQ either, right? Oh, I love tablet, honestly. I think that if you, oh, totally, Jem, totally, absolutely. It is really difficult. I totally agree with you, Rolo. It's really difficult. But I think if you're going to honour the trans community as a whole, hi side Smurf, I love it. Thank you, love. If you're going to honour the trans community as a whole, then you have to respect them all. Totally agree with you, Stardew. Can I just say, thank you, Tracy, I am not for 1 second saying that Hetty is what they purport to be. I don't believe it for 1 single second, okay? I think cross and potentially dresser is in they're 2 words that you could put together and come up with a conclusion. That's my opinion, okay? But because I have a platform and because I'm on a live, I need to be careful. And if there is another person, thank you, Trisha, if there is another person who is trans that I dislike, I don't want to give anybody a reason to say, well, I'm not going to call you she because I don't like you. Does that make sense? That was a load of waffling. Thank you, Kate. Oh, absolutely, Katie. I think he insults. I think they insult the very community they allege to be a part of. I try to be. I think they're insulting the absolute community they say they're a part of. I think there isn't a community that they haven't insulted, actually. Down to the other night when they were saying, my ADHD is playing up. What ADHD is that? The one you've not been diagnosed with? The one you haven't seen anybody about? How insulting. Oh, bless you, Tracy. Good luck. And that annoyed me because there are people genuinely sitting there waiting for a referral, a diagnosis, who are really, really struggling. And so, oh, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them, Katie, but I wouldn't say that's what it was. Exactly, Leanne. That exactly right. And I have trans people who follow me who also say they just want a quiet life, just to get on with what they're doing and just crack on and be themselves and get on with life, same as the rest of us. And what they don't need is somebody coming along saying, I'm this, I'm that. About saying about the... Oh, do you know what, Stardew? Exactly. There may well be crazy. I completely agree with you. I was absolutely convinced that I had an underactive thyroid. Absolutely convinced. Did I tell anyone I had that? No. Not until I got officially diagnosed with it. Because how can I say... I can talk to people and I can say, listen, I've got these symptoms, what do you think? Oh, we think it could be. But I can't say for sure, can I? I think I know what my blood test results are going to be, but I'm not going to say anything because I haven't heard it from somebody who knows. So to sit there and say my ADHD is... Right, first of all, I've never heard somebody with ADHD say that. Secondly, my stepdaughter has autism and ADHD, so I have a small understanding of what that's like to live with and how differently their brain works. Right? Of course you can. Absolutely, Rolo, yes. Please do. Educate me if I need educating, love. Alphaba may well have traits of. I think the spectrum is very wide. Actually, I think we all have traits of something. However, I should point out, I'm doing a live on the 8th about this very topic. Are you Jade? I think they might have done. If they didn't hit the swinging brick that, is my heart. No, I'm on the 8th, I think at 8 p.m. Really, Carol? Oh, do you know what? That really annoys me. That really annoys me. I don't know what SPD is, love. You have to explain that to me. To use it as an excuse of poor behaviour really insults the community. Really is insulting. And I don't let my stepdaughter get away with stuff because she's autistic with ADHD. It changes the way I do things, and I may approach her differently. Oh, right, Carol, thank you. I did not know that. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. That's, do you know what? Yeah, I think I saw it before my husband did. But it changes the way I respond, and it changes the way that I interact or explain things, but it doesn't make me not tell her when I think she's wrong or when she's done something naughty. Oh, bless you. It's so wrong. What was I saying? Right, on the 8th of August, I am doing an autism and ADHD. It's not an awareness live, and it's not a bash people live. It's basically a live where people who live with or have the diagnosis or know someone with a diagnosis can come and talk about what the reality of living with it is like, what the route to diagnosis is like, to learn more about it, and also it's an opportunity for those people. I didn't, Rollo, sorry. Hang on, let me scroll. It's also an opportunity for people who live with or have those conditions to explain to the neurotypical community what would help them, how they can help, because it's really important. Sorry, I'm scrolling back. I need to hang on a minute. Oh, no, that's not you. Wait a sec. No, I don't think it's been allowed. Has it been? It might not have come through. It depends what you've said, Rolo. Yeah, absolutely, Katie, and you're more than welcome. It's all about... Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. It's not about bashing anybody that says they've had it. No worries, Jem. Oh, bless you. You take care, darling. It's about educating people, and it's about really, yeah. I'm a 70s kid, Jade, to tell you. I think there were lots of us with those traits. Oh, Hetty did, Rolo. Hetty said they'd had a PEP assessment. Because the last I heard, thank you for the follow, Jade, the last I heard was that they weren't bothering to go down that route. Yeah, volleyball, yeah. Yeah, tartan is different. It is different. It's different in everybody. Everybody has different traits and stuff. Oh, we'll let you win, Leanne. Do you know what? That's very masking is very typical. Yeah. it's the whole swan analogy, isn't it? Look calm on the outside, but underneath, where no one can see, you're battling all the time. We are a different breed. Are you crazy? Yeah, we are a completely different breed. We give none. We don't care. We've lived through too much. But yeah, that's what that live's going to be about. So it's going to be on the 8th at 8 o'clock. I have no idea what day that is. Don't ask me. But it's going to be about, and it's not going to be about saying who we think has it and who we think doesn't. And it's literally about just talking about the impact it has. Good evening, Turvy family. We really don't, Jen. It's going to be talking about the impact it has on families, the way it can impact your life and the lives of families. No worries, Kaz. It will be. Hi, Mina. Oh, bless you. Thank you. God, is it next Friday? Right, okay. Sorry, I've been so busy trying to sort my FYP show out, which I shamelessly plug every time I come on. Not going to lie. I'm a mod for facts. Thank you, Donna. I'll plug it in there as well. He's going to demob me if I keep doing that. It's Friday. Yay! So I've been working on the show. I've decided I've got a YouTube channel. That's what I've said. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's popping in with Jojo. Thank you, Donna. I'm doing an FYP show. Do you know, I've wanted to do something along those lines for a while, but I didn't want to get drawn into. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Stardew. Good night, Auntie Di. Take care, darling. Hi, Catherine. But I didn't want to get drawn into the drama. I don't do. I could not be bothered. So I thought, how can I highlight what I do in my TikToks? How can I bring that to life, right? Oh, bless you, Jade. I put it in my link. There's a link. There's an actual link. I managed it. I will follow you now, my love. Following. I'm following you. So I thought, how can I do it? How can I see the drama? You know how ridiculous some of the drama is and how it's so transparently obvious they've all had a chat behind the scenes and orchestrated this, that and the other, and then the FYP show becomes all about who said what and when and right? So I thought, how can I do it in the way that I view things? Thank you, Donna. So I've come up with my own take on the FYP show. So it's not going to be serious in any way. It's going to be taking the absolute mick out of pretty much everyone on the FYP. It'll be interspersed with clips that come up on my FYP because I had them all blocked. But unfortunately, because I'm now saving them, they're all coming back on. So I'm going to do it my way. And oh God, that was a load of messages. That's the one, Mirror. It's on the 15th. It starts on the 15th at 8 p.m. And it's going to be a very irreverent. It's going to be on here, Tracy, but I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel, of which I actually have one. I know. So that people can see it if they miss it. Very subtle. Too subtle. So I'm going to do the show in the way that I do my TikToks. No, I never said that, Antoinette. You can't prove it. So that's how I'm going to do it. So the mods are going to have to work extra hard because I would imagine, I do, Carol, because there's probably going to be a few very unhappy creators. But But what I will say is, if they're unhappy, I'm doing my job. So, if you want to know what the drama is, but you really don't want to get sucked into it and drawn into who said what and when, come and watch my show and have a laugh instead. Oh, they really are. It is. It is. It's Popping In with Jojo. That's the show's name. I did call it FYP Poppin', and then somebody said, I'd love to. And I went, no, that's not going to work. So I thought, Popping In with Jojo. Ooh. Yes, Jade, absolutely. I'm Scotland, Rolo. Born in London, though. I know, for my sins. But I've left. I left a long time ago. I'm all right now. What was I going to say? So on the 8th, the boxes will be open. Okay? Because that's what I want it to be. I want it to be a big discussion. Well, let me see. If it is, I hope so. If it is going to clash with anyone else, oh dear. My hope is that my pop-ins will get on their FYP. Do you know, can you tell how excited I am about annoying people? Does that mean there's something wrong with me? I really want to annoy them. Hi, Frankie. I really want to annoy them. I really want to get up their noses. Terrible, that, isn't it? That's not the right reason for doing a show. But they annoy me. They annoy me so much, and there's so much hypocrisy, and there is so much and just nails down a chalkboard for me that I'm just going to go. And because I owe no allegiance to anybody, because I am fully independent, it doesn't matter who you are. If you pop up, you're coming on the show. Oh, Antoinette, do you know what? I think the best way to tackle people who aren't very nice is to laugh at them. Oh, bless you, Jade. Do you know, I appreciate that as well. Oh, bless you, crazy. It will be up on YouTube, by the way, if you want to watch it later. But laugh at them. Honestly, it takes all the power away. It completely takes. But get ready for people. There's going to be a lot of shouting. Not from me, but there's going to be a lot of shouting. And people are going to rip me to shreds. I'm absolutely positive. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. It is, Rolo. It is. But you know what? TikTok is so miserable at the moment and so dramatic, and you've got people just slating each other all over the place, and that's not what it was for initially, was it? Oh, what? Do you know what, Becky? Let me tell you, right? This is how I'm prepared for it. I don't care. Genuinely. Couldn't care less. Do you know what I live by? Let them. Let them. If they're going to come for me, they're going to send followers my way, which means more people are going to watch. So they're their own worst enemies, aren't they? They're their own worst enemies. If that's what they're going to do, they're literally going to feed it. Brilliant. That's absolutely fine. The more snacks, the better. I really don't. Antoinette, honestly, I really don't. You will not see me give a single shiny one. Oh, bless you, Rolo. Do you know what I've tried to do, Rolo? I've been on this app now for 2 years, 2 and a bit years, and that's the 8th is the autism one, and the 15th is the start of the new show. Oh, they absolutely will, Katie. 1,000,000%. They're not going to need that much help. But you know what? Instead of everybody getting, scroll on past, do you know what I mean? Let's have a laugh. Let's actually bring the fun back. 8 o'clock, darling. Let's actually bring the fun back. Let's have a giggle. It's too much. I think people's mental health has been really badly affected. I think people have been drawn into taking sides. I think audiences have been turned on other audiences depending on who they're following. You know, you've got people saying, right, I want people to go over to that one's live and troll this and spam the chat with, and it's just, it's ridiculous. It's absolute. These are grown people, actual grown-ups that can vote and drive cars and everything, you know, and I just look at them and think, is there something wrong with you? Seriously, thank you. Thank you, Janny. So we're going to have a laugh. We are going to have an absolute hoot. I've no idea. Exactly, Katie. Do you know what? It's not just Hetty, it's all of them. Precisely, Tartan. It's all of them. It's rinse, repeat, with all of them. I've seen CLA come on today saying that she's had important stuff to do. And then there's another story flying around that she was arrested. And it's like, do you know what? Do people actually care? It was quiet for a couple of days. Thanks very much. Aside from that, oh, bless you, Johnny. Oh, I've no idea, Jade, and I don't care. Thank you, Louisa. Thank you. So, yeah. You all know where the... Oh, hang on. These things go. You all know where they go. Oh, I'm totally here for it, Jade. Don't get me wrong. I'm totally here for it. But I'm just done. Oh, bless you, Rolo. Of course it doesn't. I tell you what. Regular people, and I count myself as one, neurotypical people confuse the hell out of me, and I am one. So, you know, I don't get people that have so many faces that you never know which one you're talking to. I'd rather hear the truth than not. Don't lie to me, tell me the truth. I can take it, I'm a grown-up. How I choose to receive that truth is totally on me and not your responsibility. So if I look dreadful in what I'm wearing, tell me. You know, if you love me, you'll tell me the truth. If you like me and respect me, you'll tell me the truth. 1,000,000% every day of the week. And so people who have no filter in that way, I absolutely adore, because they are always honest. And I'll take honesty every day of the week. Oh, if only, Jade. Am I allowed to say that? If only Hetty was non-verbal. Can you imagine? Oh, I think some of us would have a party. Hi, Kaz. How are you, love? I shouldn't say that, should I? Oh, Louisa, I am sorry. Wouldn't it be wonderful? It really would. I'm good, darling. I'm good. I feel a bit naughty saying that, but I really do mean it. Yeah. But if only. Oh, do you know? You can dream, can't you? But I just think we need to oh, it would, honestly. I think the whole country would be celebrating. Can you imagine how many communities that would bring together in street parties? I tell you what, that would be brilliant. Oh, wow, Dead Folly. Wow, that's amazing. But yeah, I think if we can have a laugh about holiday, yeah. I think if we can have a laugh, and if some people's platforms shrink because of it, that's a disappointing side effect for everybody, isn't it? Oh, completely, Tartan. Honestly, the thing is, these people, and I've said it to them about them before, they think they're here to stay. None of us are here to stay. Doesn't matter how many followers you've got, how many subs you've got, how much you earn on the platform. You're not going to be here 5, 6, 7 years from now. It's not going to happen. You take care, Jade. Definitely see you on the 8th. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be here. No one's going to remember who you were, except for, oh, I remember her. Wasn't that the cow that ducks da-da-da? Or wasn't that the person that outed themselves as this? Or wasn't that the person that lied about... I mean, wow, what a legacy. What a legacy. And your definition of being rich and happy just baffles me. Totally baffles me. Oh, honestly, you put most of these people on the street. No one knows who they are. Absolutely no. They are the celebrity of their own little world. They really are. But so we're just going to laugh. We're just going to laugh at them. One creator at a time. And like I said, no one's off limits. You get on my FYP, it's usually for something you've done, and it's usually for something you've done that isn't very good. So if you don't want to be laughed at, behave yourself. Right? Don't give me any fodder. Don't give me any ammunition. You know? Because I will use it. Oh, I know, Becky. Yeah. Yeah, the police are there going, who? Who are you? The only reason people know who she is because she gets banned from that many places. It goes round very quickly. If you see her coming, put your closed sign up. And that's not fame, is it? Honest to God. Oh, dear. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Al. Thank you, darling. So, yeah, if you don't give me the material, I can't use it, can I? But these creators, honestly, they are the gift that keeps on giving, and they don't stop. I've had Delusive Angie play one of my TikToks, which was about her, funnily enough, and she played it and paused, slagged me off, played it and paused, slagged me off, and it was like, is that all you've got? Seriously. People in here will know Talia Dean came for me last week. Oh, it is, Becky. Talia Dean came for me last week because I have grey hair. Well, do you know what? Colour me grey and let me have a lie down. I had no idea. No idea. That was a shock, honestly. How do I define a creator? Somebody like Council Estate Queen. I can't remember her name, but she was really pregnant for a long time, and then she gave birth to this beautiful, huge baby boy. Can't remember her name, but she's brilliant. I think is she from Taunton somewhere? People who create. That's it, Laura. People who create. Hi, T. Who actually go out of their way. That's the one. Who go out of their way to make content. Who put thought into what they do and effort and time. They are creators, right? People who sit and chat, waffle on a daily basis and tear down other people in order to big themselves up. They are not creators. They are bitter people with nothing else to do, in my opinion. Again, in my opinion, it was a big baby. You can absolutely disagree with me. I have no issue with that. But that's what I think. If you are a creator, you are putting work in. You are working to build your platform. You are working to build a community. And that takes effort. And if you take away... Do you know how you know you're a creator? If you take the drama away from some of these other ones, what are they left with?